How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another CSGO predictions video. We had another excellent day yesterday and we are looking to continue making some great money. I'm the best predictor in the game and I'm here to make you guys money, so let's keep going. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Let's get right into this video. Winstrike versus Gambit youngsters. Now, I've been watching a lot of these matches between like Winstrike and even Gambit youngsters, and I was able to make some decent profit from both of them. And what I've noticed is that these two teams are fairly similar, although Winstrike is just a slight tad bit more consistent in my opinion. Now, they did have that kind of weird loss to Forze, but it was a really close match, and we know with Forze, like, they could either show up or they could throw. It's one of the two. In this matchup, personally, I still do favor Winstrike to win it. Winstrike has showed to me that they are the better team and they have a really solid map pool, which is something I like. And I also favor because on Gambit Youngsters picks, so like Mirage, Overpass, Vertigo, Winstrike is very solid on those maps. So I don't think Gambit Youngsters is going to get the free win that they can usually pull off against most teams. And I think that Winstrike is going to have the win here. Now on to Forze versus Unique. Now I would recommend a skip in this game, because Forze are super inconsistent themselves and they throw a lot of games, and Unique, I mean, just look at them. They're really bad, but at the same time, you just don't know when they're going to be able to find a map. And honestly, Forze, like, you can't trust them. So on to the next matchup, I would just recommend a skip. Spirit versus Nemiga. This should be a pretty solid matchup. I'm actually really looking forward to watching this one. Now, Spirit has looked insane as of lately. They've been 2-0ing everyone with ease. They destroyed Unique, easily beat them 2-0. Now, Nemiga has also turned the page, and they've been looking really solid as of late too. This matchup is going to be really interesting. Nemiga have a previous past of beating them, but at the same time, this was 2019, and this was a different form for both of these teams. Now, in this matchup, I do strongly favor Spirit, but at the same time, Nemiga is also a really solid team as of late, and they've been causing some decent upsets. Now, head to head, I just think Spirit is the better team, and I think that they should easily be able to pull this one out. Maybe not easily, but they should be able to pull this one out, as they've clearly shown that they're the better team. They got the better map pool, and I'm not convinced that Nemiga can quite beat a team like Spirit yet when they can't beat Winstrike. So on to G2 versus Contact. Now, we saw this matchup a few days ago, and Contact were actually able to... Oh no, I don't think it was actually this matchup then. No, this was a different team, sorry. So G2, I thought it was Copenhagen Flames, but actually these two teams haven't played each other yet. Just being generally safe though, G2 should win this Contact, although they have been able to pull map wins, and that is something I want to focus on. In a matchup with odds that are going to be so highly favoring G2, I would much rather prefer just the plus 1.5 on Contact, because Contact could definitely take a map like Inferno or Mirage. Like, although G2 is really good on Inferno, I'm not super like trustworthy in G2 after they've been dropping maps versus Copenhagen Flames, so to speak. So I'm just going to be playing it safe, and I'm going to recommend the plus 1.5 on Contact, or just to flat out skip this game. Now, North versus Movistar Riders. This should be a pretty interesting game as well. And in this game, surprisingly, I'm going to be going against the grain. And I'm actually going to be favoring a bet on to Movistar Riders. Now, the reason being is that North just simply haven't looked super solid. And they've lost a lot of games, like to Kova, and to Heroic, and Dignitas. And they barely beat Nordavind, and they also barely beat Contact. Now, Movistar Riders are a pretty solid team. You saw that they were able to take a map off of FaZe, and I'm pretty sure they kept it pretty close to G2. They did on one map. So Movistar are actually a pretty decent team, and I can't take North as a favorite in this matchup. So I'm just going to be placing a small bet on Movistar Riders, as I think they really have some good upset potential. And as we saw a few weeks ago, they can play against the top teams quite well. Now, Liquid versus 100 Thieves. This should be a pretty straightforward matchup, as these two teams are playing at a very similar level, as Liquid has dropped a bit and they've dropped down to 100 Thieves level, and 100 Thieves have also picked up their slack and have been playing super well. Now the odds are probably favoring Liquid a lot, so in this case I'm just going to take the 100 Thieves plus 1.5, and if you feel risky, honestly, I wouldn't even be upset by taking 100 Thieves to win, but the secure prediction that I'm saying is 100 Thieves plus 1.5 maps, as Liquid hasn't been able to show that they're consistent, and I doubt they can 2-0 100 Thieves who have been looking really solid, when really Liquid has been barely able to beat most of the teams they've been facing. So that is it for this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe and get ready for a solid day tomorrow. I'm pumped. Let's have a great day. Subscribe, and I will see you guys with another video. Peace out.